we're going to go brightness. So no contrast, because brightness and contrast can't coexist. So I've got to give it a colour. I'm going to call it red. Just a little bit of red. Can't use copy density. Hue. We're going to drop the hue, as in cool it down rather. Now what else are we going to do? I don't know why we just got out of that. Strange what photocopy happens to me in photocopiers. Fuck. Okay. We might have to enlarge this one. We'll see. We'll see what it is. What it is. I found it sitting in a bush. Someone's, for some reason, ripped their keyboard protector, or the cover. I don't know how they did it, but it was left on a bush not far from here. And I thought this would make a good demo piece. So we're just going to position it on the glass. We're going to close the dock feeder and see, but how big is it first? So it's about an A5 in length, so we'll just call it A5. We'll enlarge it to A5. That's simple. Let's just enlarge it from A5 to A4. So we're just going to get in here and we're just going to use a simple ratio for that. And let's see how this looks. It's a pity about that. It must have cost a fair amount of money. I'm just hoping it's just a keyboard cover, that it's not actually part of the computer or the tablet or whatever it was. Or one of those computers that, one of those tablets that's meant to replace a laptop. I forgot exactly who it is that makes them, but anyway, enough of that. But anyway, this is an interesting result. This is a very purpley. I wonder what else we can do with it. It's an interesting result. We'll try something else. And what else can we do with this? Just trying to decide whether we're going to take that off and we're going to add a background colour. So something a bit more fun. So we're going to put it with magenta and we're going to do a bit of a colour adjust. So magenta's already full way, so I think maybe a few more adjustments to the colour balance. Maybe up the yellow. Magenta's already up the cyan, up the black one notch. Not that it's going to make any difference, but we'll see how this one turns out with the magenta. Just a little bit of a detour, so to speak. But that purpley, I'm not sure if I like that purpley result. In some ways I do, in some ways I don't, but it looks almost like a black light. Like under the fluorescent tubes, those black light tubes. But it looks like our magenta has basically wiped out the green. Now that's not a good result. Let's try something else. Let's just... we can't. We've run out of paper, so we're just going to call it quits. Right, we're just going to call it quits. I'm disappointed that I did that, but then I don't have to remove the paper from there. So enough is enough. Toodaloo.